Welcome to What the Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is. What's up, everybody? I know what you're thinking. Bruh, WrestleMania was a whole week ago, bruh. What took you so long? Listen, man, I had some sickness. I had some work. Listen, but we get it done, all right? We get it done. So, without further ado, let's talk about night 2. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so let's not waste any time. Let's go! Yes. Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. Man, oh man, WrestleMania Night 2 smoking everything's boots for the weekend. What a good show it was. We are going to run down real quick. We're not going to be here all day, but we are going to talk about what happened Night 2, the aftermath, and stay tuned tomorrow because the Monday Night Raw and AEW Dynamite reviews will be out. So look out for that. Listen. Stop it. Stop. I know what you're thinking. I'm a day late. I know, but we back. All right, we back. Had to take care of some business, but we are back to regularly scheduled programming. No updates to the channel. The only update to the channel is Opus Clip. So if you want your long form videos to rock out and transform into short form videos, choose Opus Clip. That's what I do. You know, all those beautiful clips on TikTok, the clips on YouTube, the YouTube shorts, the clicks on LinkedIn, the clicks on Snapchat, the clicks on the clips on Instagram and Facebook. Yes, those clips. Well, they come from Opus Clip. So hit the link in the description and rock out with Opus Clip. If I'm not mistaken, there's a good prize in it for you. But in all seriousness, if you want your long form clips transformed into short form clips, use Opus Clip. Hit the link in the bottom of the description. Now let's get back to your regularly scheduled programming. WrestleMania, baby! excuse me, WrestleMania night 1, night 2 in the books. And overall, WrestleMania was a thumbs up show. Now, I know some of y'all are like, oh, hell no. Oh, my God. But understand, it was a good show. After further review, I agree with some of y'all who have kind of blasted me on TikTok. After further review, yeah, night 1 was subpar. I agree. At first, I thought it was good. I was like, nah, this is looking for something to like. I'm like, listen, man, it's all right. It wasn't that bad. Then night 2 came on, and I was like, yeah, you're right. That was stupid of me.
You stupid.
So I'm going to hit the button on myself. I can't get mad. Can't argue with you. You're right. I can't argue with you. You don't have the cards. You don't have the cards. Yeah, so I definitely understand. I get it. Night 2 was blowing night 1 out the water. Night 2 felt like WrestleMania. Night 2 had a lot of big matches. But the one thing I will say is we'll start with this. Ad Mania gotta go. We gotta stop the Ad Mania.
Nope.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's called WrestleMania, not Ad Mania. Why is there only 6 matches on night 2? Why are we getting half an hour, 20 minutes between matches? Why are we getting all of this nonsense? That is what I did not like. I did not appreciate it. I did not appreciate 501 million ads in my face all night. And then you give me 4 minutes of ads, but you give me 7-minute match. How, Sway? It's called WrestleMania, between AEW doing too many goddamn matches and WWE doing not enough matches. We gotta find the sweet spot, y'all. All right. AEW may have 100,000 matches per pay-per-view, but you know what they don't got? They give everything time. Everything gets 10, 12, 15 minutes. 10, 12, 15 minutes. The average, what was the average on, excuse me, what was the average on WrestleMania? 7 minutes and 50 seconds? Come on, man. Outside of Brock and Oba, and even that could have went another 2 minutes. There ain't no reason why most of these matches were 7 minutes. Come on, man. What the hell are we doing here? So that was my gripe. That was my gripe with WrestleMania. The matches, not enough. Ads, way too many. And too long. I mean, if you're going to give me a lot of ads, then give me a lot of matches. If you're going to give me a 4-minute ad or 4-minute break on top of another 2-minute break, then give me 10, 15-minute matches at least, and give me a couple of more of them. On top of the fact, the ESPN app, man, my I don't know about you guys, but my app kept messing up. It was disgusting. My app kept messing up. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. It was highly offensive. It's highly offensive. You want me to pay $30 for this thing, but after every match it resets, and then if I go out and come back in, I gotta look at the ad again for another 4, 5, 10 minutes. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Hell no. Hell no. Trash. I thought Peacock was bad. Jesus Christ. At least Peacock didn't reset you after every match. Didn't make no dang on sense. Even my wife was getting tight. My wife don't even like wrestling. I keep telling y'all. So that is what I did not like. What I did like is, as we get into the first match, was Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. If you have not seen it, I put out my best strut impersonation, my best Obafemi strut. During night 2, me and my wife were eating dinner, watching Obafemi beat the holy hell out of Brock Lesnar. Oh man, it was good. We had a struggle here. Not much to talk about here. This match was only a couple of minutes, but after the F5, which Obafemi, I like the way he sold it, because he sold it, but he no-sold it, but he sold it. He sold it slow, got up, choke slam, fall from grace. See you later. Thank you, WWE, for doing the right thing, player. But then what happened next? I don't think no one anticipated. Brock Lesnar himself begins to take off his straps, begins to take off his shoes and his boots, and you could feel the collective shift in the crowd. People going, oh my God, he's retiring. Oh my God, he's retiring. Now, we have not heard that Brock Lesnar is retiring. We have not heard this. But what he did for Oba, putting the brother over in that way and giving Oba the much needed, you conquered the beast, that he gave Oba everything. And Oba beat him in such a way, this was perfect. Oba is what Brock used to be. The next big thing, that is Oba Femi. So yes, I am happy that he did that. Shocked if this is it for Brock Lesnar. We will Don DeMarco him on a wonderful, illustrious career. But as this is wrestling, this may not be it. He might end up losing to Gunther anyway in a retirement match, maybe in SummerSlam or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Very interesting. But if this is it, allegations and all that other bull jive aside, strictly wrestling, Brock Lesnar, NCAA World Champion, UFC World Heavyweight Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, and WWE, the reigning, defending, undisputed King, Brock Lesnar. Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him. So we'll see what happens coming out of that, and we'll keep our eye on it. Oba Femi was talking tough to Roman. Roman said, slow your roll. So with that being said, I hate when my things don't work, but it's okay. But with that being said, we don't got to rush it. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to rush it. This is not working either. This is not working either. And I hate when my stuff doesn't work. Irks my nerves. But what I will say is everything is looking up for Mr. Oba Femi. So, moving right along. We had the ladder match. We had Penta, Bouncy, Javon Evans, JD McDonough, Rusev, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee for the Intercontinental Championship. This was fantastic. This was all gas, no brakes. Yeah, this was all that. So, we had Rey Mysterio doing the safest table spot with Miro. He got hit with that. We had the Styles Clash from Dragon Lee. We had a Bouncy, Mr. Bouncy himself, Javon Evans, doing a OG cutter on Rusev from the top of the ladder. And we had a Canadian Destroyer on JD McDonough. Ultimately, Penta gets the win and retains his championship. I thought it would be between Penta and Javon, and Penta gets the win. So I ain't mad at this, not one bit. JD, everybody came out of this match looking good. Penta wins, he looks good. Javon Evans, he had some great spots. Everybody slow your roll. Javon Evans will be a champion one day. The brother is very young. He got time, y'all. It's all good. JD McDonough JD McDonough just very underrated. JD McDonough is the truth. Good to see Rusev in this match. He did his thing. Rey Mysterio, enough said. Dragon Lee also did his thing. This was fantastic. Next, we have Mr. Trick and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is the heel now. He's bitching, he's moaning, he's complaining. Nobody likes him. And everybody got Little Yachty out there saying, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. So everybody likes Mr. Trick. The end came where Sami Zayn lined up a haluva kick. Little Yachty did get involved in this match, but Sami Zayn lined up a haluva kick, but he ran right into a trick shot for the win, and everybody goes crazy.
Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
This was awesome. The only thing I didn't like about this is it only got like 7.5 minutes. It needed maybe 3-4 more minutes to tell a better story, but it was good. Then we had Dominic Mysterio versus the Demon, Finn Balor. This was another match that didn't get a lot of time, but the end came where Balor, let me pick it up here. Balor went through a table. He popped into the corner. Mysterio wrapped the chair around Balor's head, hit him with a 649, a frog splash for a 2 count. Balor snapped after, blasting Mysterio over and over with a chair shot. This is paying Mysterio back for doing the same thing to him. Then Balor then hit the coup de grace through a table for the win, if I'm not mistaken. And the Demon gets the win. So this was also very, very good. I ain't mad at it. Then we had Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. We did have the bad baddies out there. They did cause a little bit of a distraction, but we had tiny little Io Sky out there to help Rhea with backup. And Rhea gets Jade Cargill, and she is your new women's WWE champion. Now, one thing I did like is this was probably Jade's best match, because Jade did her thing, but she was in there with a good dance partner. Rhea Ripley is a fantastic dance partner, but we're not gonna poo-poo on Jade. Jade did her thing here, so Don DeMarco for her. And we also saw a one-winged angel, and I saw some people getting at Kenny Omega, well, not getting at him, but letting him know, hey, she stole your move and all of that. And Kenny had a much respectful and much needed reply, trying to show the wrestling fans, relax, tranquilo. It's like, hey, I'm paraphrasing, but he said, hey, if she wants to do the move, it's okay with me. And to see the OWA on WrestleMania also is pretty cool, right? It's all good with me. Paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what he said. So shout out to Kenny Omega as always. We had a one-winged angel, but a 2 count. Jay was distracted, got turned into Ripley with a headbutt. Cargill countered the riptide, but then the counter got countered. Shout out to Inevitably Dope. The counter got countered, and that was all she wrote. And that was it. Riptide for the win. Jade is not a little woman, so to get her up for the riptide, impressive. So we'll see the implications of that tomorrow on your Monday Night Raw review. Yeah. All right, moving right along. Danhausen gives The Miz a WrestleMania moment. The Miz and Kit Wilson interrupted John Cena, who came out to announce the attendance. Danhausen said, you are cursed. So he comes out with 7 little people. I know Michael Cole called them midgets, but he was like, oh, they said we could call them that. It's all good. Little people. It's fine. And they came up dressed up as Danhausen. And after that, this led to one of the little people punching Wilson in the nuts. Danhausen then called for a dog pile with little people piling onto Wilson before Danhausen punched Miz in the nuts and delivered a 5-knuckle shuffle. And Danhausen then disappeared, but he fake disappeared because we saw the smoke and then he was still there. So he kind of went under the ring himself, and everybody ran away. And I think they drove off the little people, and John Cena was just sitting there laughing, and that was funny. So this was great. Danhausen fits right in. Like, he fits right in with the WWE audience. There were noticeable laughs. Everybody was laughing. This was funny. So we're not going to sit here and poo-poo on this either. This was great. Now, main event. Roman Reigns, CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. First thing I want to say, this was awesome. These brothers had their working boots on tonight. Woo! They had their working boots on. Both of these brothers are exceptional at what they do. The entrances were great. We had the old school AFI entrance. Marcia Carter. I forget the damn song, but go Google it. All right, Ring of Honor Punk song. No, it's by AFI. That's all I know. But it was It was dope. He was on top of the stadium. And for him, this is full circle. All this brother wanted all of those years ago was his WrestleMania main event. That's all he wanted, goddammit. And not only did he get it last year, main eventing night 1, He gets it a year later, main eventing night 2. That's all he wanted, and he is successful. And at the end of the day, it goes to show, if you just stick with something, it may not come when you want it to come. But damn it, what is it, 10 years later, 11 years later? It came back around for Mr. CM Punk. So that was awesome. Finally got that main event. The Tribal Chief is back. He wants everybody to acknowledge him. And what I will say is this match was just a match of attrition. This match was a war of attrition. This match was who could outlast the other. Roman Reigns kept saying, CM Punk, you're old. You're old. I'm young. I got it now. This is my yard, but I am the Tribal Chief. I'm goated. CM Punk is like, I am still the best in the world. I don't care what nobody says. And I'm still a big draw. People still come to see me. And I'm better than you, and you know it. And I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But at the end of the day, this was a war of who could outlast the other. And let's pick this up. Towards the end. So Reigns failed to hit Punk with the GTS, but Punk did land a Superman punch. They traded each other's moves as they pulled tricks from one. They pulled the tricks out from one another's bags. Punk tried to hit a spear, but Reigns caught it and locked in the guillotine, which is pretty cool. Punk escaped, locked in the Anaconda Vice, and Reigns broke free directly into another guillotine. Punk again escaped, but Reigns fought off a sharpshooter to lock in the guillotine again, which Punk flipped through for a pin for a near fall, but got a 2 count. Punk through. They then are sitting there like this. He's mad at him. He's mad at him. They're swiping at each other. Punk begins to take the tape off his hands. He throws it at Punk. Punk is looking at him like, what are you doing? The ref comes, gets the tape, and then he hits Roman in the nuts. He hits Roman in the nuts. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool spot. I'm not going to lie. So after he hit him in the nuts I thought they had me. I jumped off my couch. I was like, oh! At this point, my wife was sleeping. She literally peeked one eye open like this and went back to sleep. It was like, tell me who wins. My wife does like Punk, and my wife does like Roman. So she was going for Roman. I was going for Punk. So we see who won. We all know who won that. So Punk also went up for a GTS. He hit it. But then a strange thing happened. Roman Reigns landed on him, and he had one more GTS to hit. And he could not hit the GTS. He collapsed. Nope. Out of fatigue. Reigns then took advantage and hit a spear. Punk tried to throw a punch. Reigns hit him with another spear, and Punk went down for the count. This was great. This was A1. You could say this was the main event, and it was the best thing on the entire weekend. You could say that. And I like when that happens, because the main event of WrestleMania should be the best thing that we see. So at the end of the day, this WrestleMania was great. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth it at all. We will see the implications when I do my Monday Night Raw review, what happened coming out of this show. But what I will say is Punk and Roman put their working boots on. Both of these guys did their thing. We now have the Tribal Chief back. Where does Punk go from here? Where does Roman go from here? Obafemi called out Punk at the end of the night. Roman told him, hold your horses. Let's see you get some wins. Let's see you do some things before you come at your Tribal Chief. What's going to happen with Rhea Ripley? Is she going to have to move here or move there? What's going to happen with Sami Zayn? Carmelo Hayes was off the card. So where does Carmelo fit in all this? Royce Keys won the Battle Royal. What are they going to do with him? There's a lot to like with WWE right now. There's a lot to look forward to. The story with Randy Orton and Cody was convoluted as hell, and it kind of sucked. Are they going to rectify that? So we got a lot to look forward to in the next coming months leading into SummerSlam, and I am all for it. So we do got a House of Glory show coming up. I think I will be going, and if I do go, I will be going live. So look out for that. There is a House of Glory in Las Vegas. I think they just had one. I think they're going back. And I am going to be going to the one here in New York when they have that show. So shout out to Andrew if you're listening. I'm in there like swimwear, player. So with that being said, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I am out. This will be out around 5 o'clock today, so look out for that. As for me, be safe. I'm out. Monday Night Raw review coming at you tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.